Welcome right back to the Buds Podcast, episode 60. We're back here with our Thursday night game review and our fantasy week review. We have Thursday night game, we had the Packers versus the practice squad 49ers. Basically the Packers, yeah, it was a clean sweep. There was no way in hell that the 49ers weren't winning that with their division 3 wide receivers. So
Surprised they scored 17 points though.
it was wait. Did they score all those in the fourth?
I
Or because
mean,
I saw they had three at points at one point.
14 points in the fourth, but
Yeah, makes sense. They're
yeah,
garbage time. It was Green Bay's practice squad on the field versus the 49ers practice squad at that point.
I mean the 49ers practice, so I was on the field at the whole game.
Well, yeah, no, and then Green Bay's practice squad came on. That's how they ended up scoring because it was basically just like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown.
even with the practice squad offense, I mean, Rodgers tore up their 49ers defense.
Well, they have a practice squad defense too. I mean,
I mean, they have some starters though, but
well, some. I mean, they just traded Quan Alexander. They kind of gave up on their season. They traded one of their best linebackers.
their whole
So
team's hurt. So
yeah, I honestly, if I were them too, I think I would kind of give up on the season too. Your whole team's hurt. George Kittle's on IR for I think for the rest of the season, and
Mhm.
so is Garoppolo. Half your running backs are out. Your full receiving core is out. Um, your top two defensive linemen are out. Um,
you can name every position.
your top two corners are out. You trade away your best linebacker. I think one of their other linebackers is out. Yeah, it's not a good. It was looking good for San Fran. It looked like they were going to go back to the playoffs at least. I mean, kind of good for the rest of the NFC though, because now that means the NFC West is kind of leveling itself out over there. You still have the Cardinals that are doing good, but other than
Yeah,
that, I mean, it might give hope for that seventh seed somewhere else in the NFC. So,
and some big
uh,
receiving games here too. Devontae Adams and Richie James,
yeah,
the career
and
day.
I don't even
Did he even have that many yards his whole career?
I don't think Richie James was even on the active roster as of Tuesday. I think he
I,
was added Wednesday.
I swear he got more yards than he had in his career today.
Probably more than likely.
Most likely.
Um. So yeah, I mean Packers won that. I
Yeah.
think for our picks we all had the Packers. You had that as your
Yeah.
lock, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think we move right to fantasy
Yeah,
now.
another Thursday game that's not really exciting.
Yeah. I mean it was slated to be exciting, but
I mean, if healthy 49ers would have been a good game.
yeah. All right, let's get to our last week's matchups here. Um,
This is
had some pretty interesting games. I
tough
I,
to
I,
see.
I think here.
Oh yeah, God.
So
Literal nail biting.
Nick, you took a loss here.
I
How do
mean,
you?
Dalvin Cook puts up 48. I mean, his team had 156 points.
Yeah,
It's like, I mean, I had 130. I can't be mad about that. I mean, Jared Goff, is trash. Darren Waller kind of sold me too, though, but I think the weather in Cleveland was horrible, though.
oh yeah, all the Midwest, basically all of the East Coast, the like weather was horrible. It was either raining, winds were kicking, or it was just bad outside. So all those outside games were horrible over the weekend. But I
So
mean, tough
yeah,
loss for you
I
there.
mean,
It
good game
levels you
by
out,
his team, but
it levels you out with the next winner in the next game.
oh my
M1.
god,
He's back at he's tied for first place. You're still first place, but he's tied. Um, I I feel for Hunter. Hunter is just he's been put through the ringer, and man can't even control it. Like his team, he's just so unlucky, and I feel bad for him. Like
yeah, lost
let me look.
Kittle again now.
Yeah, like he had he had Kittle go down. Beasley didn't do anything. It's just he just had a bad game, and it's not like if he would have started anybody on his bench, not anybody would have done better.
Yeah,
Bridgewater
no
did
one to
better
help
than
him.
Allen. Like, it, I just feel for him. I really feel for
I
him.
mean, M1 had 46 from Mahomes, so
Yeah, definitely. that definitely
He
proved.
did go against the Jets, but
Because when you look at it, M1 didn't really have any outstanding performers except for Mahomes and Boyd. So like it could have been a close game.
and then the Bucks roster.
Yeah, we were looking at M1's team. He every single player on his team is wearing red.
Yeah.
Except Mark.
Red or purple?
Yeah, red or purple. But M1 got a big win there to tie back up in
nice
first
to
place.
see Mark Andrews doing what he did for me there.
Yeah. All right, who do we got next here?
The
Sleep
resurgence
on
of the too
it.
many cooks.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah.
How do you feeling about your 3-game win streak right now?
Oh, look at that. I thought everyone thought I was a dead horse on the side of the road. Now I'm coming back. Coming back, baby. 3 and 5. We're going on this week too.
Are you starting
Look at that,
Herbert
look at
again
that
this week,
one.
Mom? You said yes to Herbert.
What?
I said, are you starting Herbert again this week?
It's a very tough decision. Herbert's playing Las Vegas and Tom Brady's playing New Orleans, and they're pretty good matchups for both of them. So I don't know who I'm going to start yet.
Yeah. Michael Jackson's or Chris had he struggled with Lamar there throwing 2 interceptions. I think he had
His receivers underperformed.
because Lamar had 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles, so that was 4 points. That was Lamar lost 4 points from there. Kareem Hunt didn't do good. Myles Gaskin's out for the season now.
I mean,
yeah,
you kind of know you're not going to win when your defense scores your most points of the week.
yeah. That's also because his defense was Dallas.
Yeah, Ben DiNucci.
Yeah,
not really
it was
an
again
NFL
going against
quarterback, but
But yeah, Ben, I'm not saying you got lucky there because Chris does have a good team. He puts up points, so I feel like you got lucky with his team underperforming this week.
wish
so.
I would have played someone with under 100 this week.
Okay, who do we got next here? Zeke versus Brendan, I believe.
Yeah, Zeke
Okay.
finally gets a W again.
Yeah, edged him out kind of
Nail biter.
because all Brendan needed was a touchdown from Evan Ingram on that during that Monday night game, and it was coming close to it.
Has Ingram even got a touchdown this
So-
season?
So now Wood is 4-game losing streak.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's going up against me, who's also on a losing streak this week. We'll have to look at that though in a second. Ingram has not scored a touchdown yet this year. But yeah, I mean, Zeke just pulled out. Zeke's running backs underperformed. Both of his rookie running
Yeah.
backs there.
I mean,
They
his
had
receivers were great though. Tyreek
Tyreek
Hill and Curtis Samuel.
His receiver, and he had Miami's defense that went off on his bench.
We had him on the bench.
Yeah. But
I mean, I don't blame him, but
yeah. I mean, yeah. Zeke
see-
just pulled out a win finally. I heard Zeke was going to be selling after this week if he didn't win, so we get another week of Zeke.
so we still have no sellers yet.
No sellers yet. Next we had Brad versus Peyton.
Oh, we're going to that one.
I mean, actually, yeah. Well, let's save ours for last.
Yeah, so we had Brad versus Peyton. Brad pulling out a win. I think that moved Brad up to 4-4 on the year.
Yeah.
Again, it was just a shootout kind of. Peyton struggled with starting Gesicki. Again, I don't know why he continues to start Gesicki. But other than that, I mean,
He dropped him.
He's got a cool name. Just
yeah, even though he's had Eric Ebron, which I mean, as a Lions fan, I don't like Ebron personally, but
I traded him Ebron.
yeah, Ebron's been producing well. It's not like he's not producing. He gets over over the past 2 weeks he's averaged over 10 points. So I mean, it's not like he's a bad start where Gesicki is not probably gonna get as many targets with Tua now at quarterback. So
Yeah.
yeah, Brad pulling out the win. So we can go to the nail biter of the week.
My
Unfortunately,
God.
.22
yeah.
lost.
It,
Bro, my top 2 running backs were out. I was like, rip me.
Ronald Jones with the choke of the season.
Yeah. Actually, what hurt the most was Galladay. He got
Yeah.
hurt. He got hurt on a non-contact injury in the first quarter and left for the rest of the game.
You know what, Andrew, I would love to see both of our teams face off that are like actual like full like lineups in. I feel like that would have low-key been nice.
Wait, so I get Dak Prescott back?
No, I'm saying like on the team. Like
Oh, So you're saying
I
get
mean,
to-
Matt Stafford did nice for you.
I know that's, but now he's on the Corona list, so you win
And
some, you lose.
he's not gonna have Galladay now. So
Yeah. I mean, we got Marvin Hall. That's all that matters. But yeah, I mean, tough
no
game.
way you added Hall. Oh my!
I didn't add him personally. I'm just saying the Lions
Oh.
have him. He's gonna carry us to victory. But yeah, tough loss. I mean, really can't do anything about it. I mean, I was hoping for a stat correction maybe, but
There's only a couple close games this week.
yeah. I guess we move to the standings here. I really don't have anything to say now. I'm on a losing streak. I just got bounced back versus Brendan. So let's take a look here at the standings. We have UNM one tied for first. I'm still sitting in third. Brad, if I lose this week and Brad wins, he can easily take that spot from me.
Nah, you're
I
good.
have the
I'm gonna
head-to-head.
try my hardest to win.
But then we got down in the West, we got Peyton, and then we got a three-way tie for second at 4-4. So, but I think Brad, if you look at the playoff bracket, playoffs started today. Brad would be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
16.
wait. So we start. Wait, is that gonna be week 14 now?
Yes, playoffs will start week 14. I still have to make that change, but yes.
Mhm.
So we
I
have
feel like we're
this
gonna
week
not
10,
fit it into
11, 12, 13.
How many games do we have left?
We have 5 weeks left, including
So
this
week
week.
14 is supposed to be the first playoff week.
Yeah, I just had to
So,
update it. But
I probably need to win all my games.
yeah, 5 weeks left, including this week. So, you basically, Ben, you have to win out, and so does Zeke have to win out to even have a chance. And you have
Well,
to
I
hope
mean,
for,
no, Zeke's gonna have to hope, but if me and Ben do somehow win out, we should make it. But Zeke would have to hope for something to happen, and same with the.
Hunter.
Oh, I love Matt Stafford also.
Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna have to win
Too
out for
much
even.
dip on your chip.
Because okay, so if Zeke and Hunter both went out, they would have 7-6 records, so they would be positive.
So the East just dying now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
basically.
that 7 wins might make it. I mean, I think 7 wins might make like that 6th spot.
Yeah,
I
with
think
your
to make.
division.
Hold on. I think to make that. I think to make the 6th and 5th spot, you're gonna have
Bro,
to at least have 7 or 8 wins.
I need the East to go crazy this week, but only for me to win. I need the East to go crazy this week. I need 5-1 East. Okay?
Yeah,
Because
I
theoretically, you
got
don't
you.
want your you don't want your division winning. Like like me and Nick were talking about that. Like we were hyped about our division winning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because so say you win, and I beat B Wood, Chris gets beat, and Quentin gets beat, you're tied for second at 4-5.
Exactly. Like we're so close that like
now we're just saying some
I mean-
crazy scenario.
Yeah, I mean, it's not we
mean,
5 to win the West.
I
Before.
hope the tiebreaker over Peyton too. I hope the tiebreaker over Peyton.
So.
Wait,
Which I don't know if that'll ever come down to that.
Look at the points for still though. Like that's the only. The East just scores points still.
Yeah, basic. I mean,
Yeah, I'm up
Yeah.
there.
The
I'm
whole
like,
the whole division's there except winning in there.
and Quentin also has the most points scored against him. Still, I believe.
dude, this is what's BS. I'm scoring more points than the leader of the other division.
Yeah, but Bubba, you got a 0-5
Hey.
division record.
You gotta play the cards. Oh, I'm 1-4.
Yeah, that division record probably gonna be key though. So
Yeah. So right now, or I guess we'll get to that when we get to the next week games. Let's go look at the recent activity.
Must be
Not much has
nice.
happened. I think I'm actually gonna do something live on video here.
wait, what am I looking at now?
Recent activity.
Oh.
I think I'll push through a trade live on video when we get to it. But
Anything up in the beginning of the week?
yeah, nothing much has happened. I mean,
Yeah, I think teams are starting to finally get set.
yeah, and I don't think many trades are happening. Obviously, we had some late week
Yeah.
trades because of some certain, and because the other thing that people are really gonna have to start worrying about is Corona's starting to hit again. I feel like this wave is coming through the NFL right now, where it seems like a lot of players are getting put on the Corona list or IR list or whatever. So that's be hurting a lot of teams. But yeah, other than that, I think teams are really starting to kind of level out, and we're really only making adds and drops for like
A bunch of random moves.
just for like the bench players.
Team Tarantino went crazy this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
Team
yeah, because
Tarantino
my team
and
was like-
Basement Kids.
Oh, come on. How can you drop Mooney?
Wait, I dropped Tua. That's like. So we can go crazy there.
Yeah, Basement Kids and Tarantino went crazy this week.
I
And adds.
mean, I needed
They
to.
must both win.
My whole team.
Little does basement Kids know that he picked up J.D. McKissick. Little does he know Antonio Dixon is the lead back there. he obviously hasn't heard, but
Wait, should we talk about these trades?
yeah. So this first trade, it was talked about in our group chat today. I was asked to push it through. I mean, I guess
I don't see a problem with that.
I don't really see a problem with it. I mean, he's trading. I mean, Juju.
Because if you think about Juju, the Steelers have like one of the easiest schedules for the rest of the year. So I personally think M1 got one right there. You got a nice trade.
Yeah, I personally don't. I don't disagree. It's a weird trade. I know Chris needed running backs, so that's why he traded for
He
Fournette.
traded
But
two like third string running backs, but
yeah. So I guess we move on to this
Wait,
next.
and M1 has Gus Edwards back again.
yeah, and gives away Leonard Fournette.
So this one was made, and I didn't know it was made, but Peyton was going to be sending the Bills defense and Montgomery, and Brendan is going to be giving up Ezekiel Elliott and the Chargers defense. I mean,
Can we not put that through low key till next week?
Well, okay. Let me.
low key. I faced Brendan this week.
You know what? No, I don't think that's a bad trade because I'm gonna tell you why. Because Zeke has not done anything without Dak at quarterback. Because all the pressure's on Zeke now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
So,
still
I
Elliott.
think
I feel like
that's
he still has a chance to like break out one game.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I think that's a pretty decent trade, honestly.
And
I
I
don't-
know Brendan.
Again, I feel like that's just personal preference at that point, and you could trade for personal preference.
So,
Like,
I mean, for the we have first on here, and Nick refreshed the page. We just pushed
mid
that through.
trade.
Good process.
We pushed it through.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with it because yeah, obviously I know Brendan's been trying to get Elliott off his team since he got him like 2 weeks ago. So I mean,
Actually, Elliott's playing the Steelers this week anyways, so
yeah, I think that was part of the reason why he was trying to get him off. Loki should have kept it. It would have helped me in the long run, but you know what?
Montgomery's getting 20 points now.
I know. I'm the commissioner. I'm the commissioner for the people. Apparently, people were mad at me for some certain things that weren't in my control that I was being lied to about. So I'm just back when I was told that whole Joe and Peyton trade situation.
Oh yeah, that's still kind of suspicious.
Yeah,
Bro,
I was lied to.
I literally by who?
We're still waiting for the league meeting.
How?
Because you told me that you sent the trade, but Peyton said he sent you the trade, and
No, I sent the trade first. I declined. No, he sent. No, well, this is what I told you. I said he sent it. I declined it. I resent it, and because my friend told me to send it, and I was like, I don't know. And then that's what I said.
I mean, it's past us now. I mean, it only
And
matters.
then after that, I was like, Peyton, we can push that
Who's
trade
doing the
through if
trade?
you want. I have no problem with
I
it.
don't even remember what it was. It
mean,
was,
I don't
it
really
was a
think-
blockbuster.
I mean,
I think.
Not really, because David Johnson, I think did he get injured one of these weeks, and Mixon has been injured, and now he's not.
Oh
on the bye,
yeah,
so
it
not
involved
really anything.
Peyton getting Mixon. I remember.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's in the past. So let's move on to this week's schedule then. first here.
Nick's jumping up and down right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, so we got let me find this here. We got you versus Peyton, Nick. He
Mhm.
obviously started Hasty.
damn, you already put Ellie in the lineup. Holy shit.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, he's already in. Holy crap.
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh my god, he must have gotten like a notification
vulturing
He
about
over
that.
ran.
like a vulture.
It wasn't even updated on mine on my screen yet.
Wait, did he already drop the defense he got?
I mean, why
What a
didn't he start?
finesser.
Hold on. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So yeah, so Peyton versus you. Obviously, he that was a weird start there,
Yeah,
and
thank you for Jamichael Hasty.
yeah, Hasty. I guess he really didn't have anybody else to play there, so he kind of had to make
Wait,
that
I mean,
move to start him.
if Peyton's watching this, why didn't we start Aaron Rodgers?
We don't, because
That's a
I
good
think he
question.
thought Watson will go off against Jacksonville, even though Jacksonville has somewhat of a decent secondary.
I mean, I get it because like the 49ers actually have still have pieces on defense,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's less than
Yeah,
they usually have.
I'm gonna say Rodgers would have been a very key start here because he does good in prime time.
I mean, thankfully he didn't start him though.
Yeah.
But I do have Drew Brees going against Tampa Bay, which I'm kind of sus about, but I have no choice.
Yeah, you're not starting. I was gonna say, never mind. You don't have anybody else to start,
Goff's on the bye, so
but you do have Metcalf and Lockett,
and
so you're good.
kind of forced to start Amari Cooper this week too, even though he doesn't really have a quarterback. Unless AB actually like
Yeah, start Antonio Start Antonio Brown. You were talking so high.
Do it, do it, do it.
Start him.
no, I'm waiting till he gets if
Oh
he's.
no, Nick, no.
No. Do it, pussy.
Last week you're so
I
high.
said if
Antonio.
he's gonna be on the field like majority of the snaps.
They said he was going to be. They said he would get about 60% of the snaps. I think.
I mean,
So,
if he gets that, then I'll put him in.
Okay. So I think I don't know. It's gonna be close, I think, but I think you might edge it out, Nick. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you'll edge
AB is
it
gonna
out.
be key.
All right, let's move to this M1 matchup here.
This is gonna be a
Yeah, this is gonna be a
one with like a waiver wire team. Well, not waiver wire, but
it's,
his whole team's
what the
different
fuck
now.
happened to his receiving core?
he's probably gonna start Juju.
He traded them all, and
Well, he's
Yeah,
probably
he-
gonna start Juju, so that's gonna affect the lineup a little bit.
Oh, Tyler Boyd's on the bye. I was like, what the fuck? I thought he had no one. Okay.
he'll probably
Yeah.
trade him soon.
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
I'm the trade deadline is gonna
Oh
be after this weekend. I forgot to put that notice out. I still have some things I have to do.
Low key,
Just
low
make it
key.
now.
Just make it Wednesday. No. Just make it Wednesday of next week when like all like the waiver wire stuff goes through. Or
Okay.
make like yeah, just do that.
I'll make it Wednesday night.
So, like
So yeah. M1, he's probably gonna start Juju there, so it's gonna be a little closer. But I mean, these are two.
Wait, Chris Carson's down.
Yeah, he's still out. I think.
Nah,
Oh, he didn't even practice.
not probably not.
Wait,
So
so
that means I'm starting DJ Dallas if so.
wait, if Chris Carson's out, Quentin's kind of screwed with. He didn't have an extra running back.
He's got the drop Des Bryant.
Let's just say we've been talking a little. Let's just say we've been in some talk.
Yeah, you're
If-
not. I saw what you said earlier. You said DJ Dallas for
No.
straight up.
It was a joke, but Quentin DM'd me because he told me
Yeah,
not
I
to
mean,
trade
low-key
a
just make
certain
the
player
deadline right
because
now.
we could make a because we could make a trade for it.
No, but I think I think I am gonna make that deadline next week on Wednesday. Just for the fact that we'll have 4 weeks left in the season, and I feel like teams should be set by then. So
Yeah.
so it should be interesting. Get your trades in. But yeah, close game. I feel like M1's obviously tied for first in the
It's gonna
in
have a
the
tough week.
yeah, and Quentin's he's looking to make his way to the top of the West. So this is gonna be a very interesting week for both of them there. All right,
Yes,
what do
it
we
will.
got next? We got
The too many cooks versus I love Matt Stafford.
We got two
It's
bottom
been
feeders.
4 straight, honestly. I think it might be Ben 4 straight.
No, okay, they're projected close.
Actually, no.
Hunter got a good start there with the third string tight end for 49ers. So
Ross Dwelly out of nowhere.
oh
And I started, and I literally started the starting tight end. He did nothing.
and he might have Michael Thomas back this week. Still don't know for sure.
I feel like we've been saying that like 4 weeks straight.
We have been.
And this is not my lineup, but I might change Justin Jackson or Marvin Jones. I might take one of them out. I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, it's okay. I'm gonna say this, but it's probably not gonna be true. Marvin Jones is the number one receiver going into this game, and it's versus Minnesota's secondary.
What if there's
But
no
it's
Stafford?
David Blau.
Oh no,
It's gonna be Chase Daniels.
It could be Chase. No, no. It could still be Matthew Stafford because so far he's tested negative every single day, and all he has to do is test negative
test
every day.
positive.
What?
When did he test positive? He was today, right?
No, he never tested positive. He only got
Oh, he
put on
didn't?
the list. He only ever got put on the list because he came in contact with somebody that had it. So what he had to do, they
When
put
did
him on
he?
the
When?
what?
When did they put him on the list?
Few
2
days
days ago.
Oh well, he should be good because you need 5 days, I think.
Yeah,
negative,
so he has no. What they said is that he had to test positive that night, or test negative that night, test negative the next morning, test negative. They had to test negative every single day up until Sunday morning, and then he could play. But that would be without practice, which Stafford can do it.
I mean, but does he? I mean, my guy's. I mean, I don't want to say that he doesn't need practice, but like,
He's a veteran, so I mean,
if
obviously,
he's
yes.
available,
Yeah,
if he's available, David Blau's not starting.
David Blau wouldn't even start anyways. He's our third string. They're gonna start Chase Daniels.
You were hyping him up the other day like he was like a star in the making.
He is. He could be a star for Dallas.
Oh my.
Okay, but yeah, Robbie Gould got Ben. Or this game's actually pretty. Are you into it? We got 2 players.
It's gonna be close. It looks like.
Yeah, it will be close. I think this will come down to and it
Good.
also depends on what Josh Allen does. So.
Good quarterback matchup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I can't wait for this
Next
next matchup here.
Zeke first. Oh, he doesn't have his running back yet. J.D. McKissick is his RB1 right now.
Yes. And J.D. McKissick, not J.D. McKissick. Jarrett McKinnon actually went off for Zeke for once.
Yeah.
He's been starting him the past couple of weeks, and he has not been doing
Who's having his
anything.
bench? Oh, he's gonna put Leonard Fournette, I guess. Is Fournette even like the starter though? Like I know he played more because of Ronald Jones' fumble last game, but
Apparently, I've been hearing that Fournette's randomly going to start getting touches now for some odd reason. Just halfway through the season, after Ronald Jones had 3 straight 100-yard games, that they were just going to start giving the ball to Fournette, which makes no sense whatsoever. That like after a guy that was literally had the hottest hand in the NFL, he's literally like top 10 in rushing yards right now, that they're just going to take the ball away from him. I don't get that, but I don't know.
I don't even think Calvin Ridley's gonna play.
He might, or is he still?
Yeah, he didn't practice today.
Yeah. So if Calvin Ridley, I think Zeke might pull this out. I think Zeke will pull this out. I think Zeke wins this
He
week.
needs a good game from Matt Ryan though.
Yeah. Which it's versus Denver, so it's gonna be iffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think Zeke pulls this. I think Zeke wins this year. I don't see an argument there that Zeke doesn't win it.
He should on paper.
Because, no offense, but J.D. McKissick, not the starter. He barely gets touches. I mean,
Antonio Gibson's gonna steal his touches. So.
Yeah. Antonio Gibson's
already
the
a
top
thing.
back there. All right, who do we got next here? We got
you versus B Wood.
me versus Brendan, which is
He had Trent Taylor in there tonight. Didn't really work.
yeah. And I currently have Drew Lock at starting quarterback.
Oh yeah, I just saw. Wait, is McCaffrey back?
Yes, he is. For some reason, it still has him on IR, but they said he's
Yeah.
playing.
They usually do it to the end.
Yeah, they're probably going to do it that morning.
So we finally have the running back duo.
Yeah, finally the running back duo that everyone wanted. Wide receivers, okay, as soon as we get McCaffrey back, wide receivers take a step back. So Yeah, we have Chris Godwin on IR currently. Galladay
Yeah,
doubtful,
it's tough. I
and
mean, he still has Nick Chubb on the IR too.
yeah. So, and yeah, that he should be coming back soon though. I think. I think it's
And he has Derek Carr starting right now.
yeah.
Wait, Deontay Johnson, Kilo, his receivers. I mean, I guess I never know.
His receivers are pretty good. They'll produce. Dante Jones produces points, like as of
Yeah,
recent.
versus
Not last week.
Dallas too. So
Yeah, versus Tennessee, Deontay Johnson had 29 points. So, but who he's going to be starting? Oh, and he has Zach Moss too. Now too.
oh,
So
yeah. I knew someone was gonna pick him up.
I really don't think he should have started Trent Taylor there. He said he was going to start him because he was the number one receiver, but like I don't think he should have, even if that. But I feel like me and Brendan will be close. As long as McCaffrey plays. If McCaffrey doesn't play, I'm starting.
Versus Kansas City though, so never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, if I'm starting, if McCaffrey doesn't play, it's Le'Veon Bell season. So
God.
should be interesting. Let's go to the last game here. We have.
I mean, Jordan Reed got 1 point, but Devontae carried. I mean,
That's
I
every
think I was
week.
projected 45 out of. I was projected 45 out of all those players. I got 47
Not
over the
bad.
projection of all those 3 players. I guess
Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins starting quarterback, huh?
that I got no one else to start. I mean, I trust Kirk because he's. I don't
That's
know.
why I see you picked up
I
Devontae
trust.
Freeman.
If he plays, he's the number 1 running back apparently.
So Are you starting Kirk because you're forced to, or because you want to?
I'm not necessarily mad about starting Kirk. Like truly, I'm not.
I mean, okay,
just-
if we're being honest, you didn't have that many options on free agency. So
You
Yeah,
can-
and
you can go pick up
I'm not starting
Tua.
Nick Foles.
yeah, say
I'm
Tua,
not starting
Tua
Nick
was
Foles.
your only option there.
Go pick up
I
Tua.
trust Kirk over Nick Foles
Yeah.
because I think because Kirk has the receivers there and the running back to carry him a little bit.
But it's the
I
fact
hope he
of
gets some passing TDs.
it was the fact of can he actually utilize them after he has them. So
Yeah, I mean, and the Lions defense is the best, so I thought I'll give it a try.
yeah. This week should be interesting. You versus Brad.
That's a big game.
Yeah, it actually is a really big game
I'm
for both of you guys.
Bro,
It matters if you get in the
Yeah, I mean, once again, your season's on the line.
yeah your season. Every week your season is gonna be on the line. So.
But I need Jefferson. No, I need Carson not to play because then I'm starting DJ Dallas.
Yeah, I mean Devontae Freeman
Tough.
won't be. Oh, he's questionable. Never mind. So yeah,
I mean, if both of them don't play, then I'm fucked.
I mean, or you could just pick up a guy
Well-
from free agency. You could pick up like Jordan Howard.
I was gonna pick up Howard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna.
So yeah, I mean
Again,
let's
tough.
yeah, you guys are gonna come down to it. I think down to the last couple games.
Yeah, no, but like Russell Wilson's projected 31.5 points. I don't think he's gonna get that much. I just don't think so.
Here's the standing projections
Yeah,
again.
the final standings projection. What do we got here? You saw
That's
first.
accurate.
Congo Quintavious moved
accurate
up to
for him.
second now.
Yeah, Joe, where are you?
This
at?
is low-key accurate.
You're
seven.
I
How
This
the
is
hell
accurate.
did I go down to 11? I've won 3 straight games.
They don't believe.
Okay, it's somewhat accurate. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah, because I don't
Matt
believe
Stafford went down to last.
I mean, yeah.
I don't believe Brad should still be at
And-
third there.
Wait, M1 went up again. He went up to 6. Last week he was at 8. Maybe the trade was a W.
Maybe. Who knows? And I mean, I'm back up. I'm trailing in those top couple spots again now that McCaffrey's back. So I'll be as long as I keep winning, I'll be favoring up in those top 4 spots again. Maybe Nick, I'm coming for that number 1 spot. I'm just saying.
I've been chilling at that one spot.
I'm coming for it. I was at 2 the other day. Last week, before I lost, I was at 2. I was coming back from my spot.
If I lose this week, then you might get up.
Hopefully, I need you and M1 to lose this week and then me win. So I think that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. You guys should subscribe and like the video. That would help out a lot. And we will actually be back to our normal posting starting Monday. I think we'll
Yeah, this week's been a little whack.
we'll be back to everything normal. And NBA is starting December 22nd. We'll talk about that more on Monday though, I think. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.